Hi, I'm Adrienne Chin. I'm an interior designer based in London, England. Today I'm going to talk to you about an aspect of interior design. Today we're going to look at different types of flooring options. Now with flooring, there are three categories that flooring tends to fall into. That's hard flooring, which is stone, ceramic, wood. There is a soft flooring like carpets, and then there's resilient flooring, which is your vinyl, rubber and linoleum type of products. Also, flooring falls into two other categories, which is natural and man-made. So today I'm going to do a quick look through some of these options and give you a bit of a suggestion where I might use that type of flooring. Okay, well if we start back here, I've got a number of different types of wood floor. This over here is a solid, these are solid wood floors. If you look at the grain, you will see that that is absolutely solid. If you compare it to an engineered wood floor, you will see that the top of it is solid, but then you've got little strips of other bits of wood in between, which are cheaper bits of wood, which actually make the floor much more solid. When you have an actual solid wood floor, and what these are, they're solid wood floors. They're planks of solid wood floor, but that's an actual grain going through there. And then this also is a solid wood floor here. There, you can see that, I think. That's a solid walnut floor. Now the thing with solid wood floors, they're fantastic, but you cannot put underfloor heating under them. If you put underfloor heating under solid wood floors, the heat will affect the grain, which is running this way, and the wood will buckle up following the grain. So if you're going to do a wood floor where you want to put underfloor heating under it, you must use an engineered floor, a floor like this, any of these, where you will see that you've got a solid piece of wood on top, and then you've got the pancake layers, I'll call it, of the engineered flooring underneath. Now, the thing that I will say about wood flooring as well is there's something called wood veneer and there's wood laminate. Wood veneer flooring, now that's your solid wood. Let me find a wood veneer for you. Here. Wood veneer flooring has a veneer of real wood, a thin strip of real wood, and instead of the engineered floor where you have several pancake layers, which really give the floor a real solidity, you have a wood veneer and then you have a soft wood in the middle, and then you've got a very cheap wood underneath, okay? Now this is your mid-range wood floor. If you don't go for a solid wood or an engineered wood floor, your wood veneer is the mid-range option. It's absolutely fine, but they do it so that you don't have the expense of the solid floor. All right, so it's a cheaper version, a cheaper option, I should say, of a wood floor. Now, the other option you have is a wood laminate. Now, a wood laminate is a floor which isn't actually a wood floor at all. It's a picture of a wood floor that's laminated onto a thin piece. It's so thin here, I'll put it this way, it's so thin, it's literally a picture put on a piece of soft wood, and then underneath you just have a piece of, that's not even wood. I'm not quite sure, it's plastic even, I think. So you have to be careful when you're buying wood floor that if they say it's a wood laminate, it's not actually really wood, you know, you get what you pay for. So you can see the difference in the quality. These are wood laminates and how much thinner they are. And they will obviously have a much shorter lifespan than solid wood or engineered wood flooring. Now, moving on from wood, which obviously comes in all sorts of different finishes, widths, plank sizes, all of that, and it's a fantastic material. A lot of people love wood floors. Let's move on to carpets and rugs, that kind of flooring, which is very popular as well. Here, mostly carpets are made out of wool, or you get what are usually termed wool mix, which is 80% wool, 20% nylon. It's a very good product to have in rooms where you get a lot of usage, family rooms, staircases, that kind of thing. This is a wool velvet Okay, so a velvet carpet is one where you just have the little tufts. It's the traditional type of wall-to-wall carpet, okay, the little tufts, and it's very soft, all right? Now, you get that kind of thing. Now, this is the type of wool carpet which is woven to look like a seagrass or a sisal, which are the natural type of floor coverings. These are softer than the seagrass, sisal, and coir, and they're made to kind of copy the type of look, the texture, and they have the qualities of 100% wool, which is longevity and warmth underfoot. These are flat weave carpets. These are generally made into runners or rugs, and they're again wool, and it's a flat weave. There's no soft tuft on the top, and these are very nice as runners on stairs. This is a loop pile carpet. I really like these. These are very hard wearing and they look quite contemporary. The loop pile carpet doesn't have the tuft that's been shaved off and cut off like the velvet. The velvet has had the loop cut, so it gives it a tufty appearance, and this is actually little loops, all right? These are very expensive velvet carpets. You can get velvet carpets in different pile heights, and this is very luxurious pile height. The higher the pile, the more luxurious the carpet is. Here is one that has silk threads put into it. Again, you start putting silk in, it becomes more expensive, and the longevity isn't quite as good. And this is a loop carpet with bigger loops in it. And just again here, I'll quickly say you can get other options. There's a lot of options now where you get carving out of the carpets, which gives a different effect. Or you can have inserts. This is an idea where you can have metallic inserts, or these are like coir and seagrass inserts. All sorts of things out there in carpeting now. And then of course you have your shaggy rugs. And they can be a little bit difficult to vacuum, I have to admit, because I do actually have one here in my office, but I love it. I've developed a range of rugs and fabrics and wall covers, and it's called the Urban London Collection. This is hand-tufted wool, and you can see from this by the depth of the wool that's very densely woven, and it's good quality, and it's on a felt back. So when you put your finger in, it's very, very dense, and that's how you can tell a very good quality velvet type of carpet. This is just a sample of vinyl. I think everybody kind of knows what vinyl is. It's a man-made product. It's a resilient floor. Resilient means that, you know, if you were to drop something on it, you're much less likely to break something. And it's good for bathrooms and kitchens in particular. There are different levels and different qualities of vinyl flooring, so it's worth looking to see what's out there on the market if that's what you like. Here we've got tiles. Now we have stone, actual stone, which over here is some actual stone samples. This is a marble, travertine marble. This is slate. This is a ribbon slate. This is a honed slate. That means this is smooth and this has a rough finish to it. The thing with stone, and I do like using stone, it's porous. You can see that here. That's the thing about stone, it has the little holes in it, so you have to seal it. If you don't seal your stone, if you drop something on it, it can stain the stone. You can end up with a big red stain from wine or something in your stone. So it's very important to seal your stone. So it may seem hard, but stone is in fact a porous material. So because of that, a lot of people then will go and choose ceramic or porcelain tiles which look like stone tiles. I mean, that looks like limestone, but it's actually a ceramic tile, so you don't have the problem with the porous quality of stone. You know, having said all of that, you know, stone is lovely, but you just have to be prepared to do the upkeep of it. You can come on to specialist type of products. This is a pebble in resin floor, which I've seen used in bathrooms. That's quite a fun place to use it. That can also be used as wall tiles. So there are a lot of novelty products on the market now. And don't forget, you can actually use Mosaics on floors. People tend to forget that and tend to use them on walls. If you want to use a mosaic on a floor, just check with your supplier that it is fit for purpose, because some mosaics are just meant to be on walls, but some, like these tumbled marble ones, could certainly be used on a floor without any problem. And don't forget that there are other options out there. This is what we call zellage. This is a Moroccan tile. It's based on an ancient method in Morocco of making tiles, and it comes in lots of lovely colors and shapes, often in little shapes like this that they make into diamonds and all sorts of things. So this is quite nice if you want to do something a bit different around the edge of a floor. This could be the border, and you could have the interior done in these kind of colors. So that just is a different idea as far as flooring goes. So that's a whistle-stop tour through different types of flooring materials and where you might consider using these in your projects. If you want some further information or some ideas about interiors, you might want to have a look at my book, which is called The Home Decorator's Color and Texture Sourcebook. You can buy that on my website at www.adriennechin.co.uk.